in the MCG studios, located in the undershaft of Florida, but popular in Ghana. Welcome to the Potluck Podcast. So come join us and have some fun.
Well, hello. Welcome to the show. It's Grabo, and it just happens to be Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, and it is, you're on the Potluck Podcast. Yes, it's October the 5th, if you didn't already know, and it just happens to be the 278th day of our Gregorian calendar. And on this day in history, the Ladbroke Grove train crashed in West London, killing 31 people, believe it or not. Also, the U.S. Public Broadcasting Service, otherwise known as PBS, was founded on this day. Also, a workers' strike in Hollywood turned into a bloody riot at the entrance of the Warner Brothers studio way back when. And, of course, October 5th has birthdays of Kate Winslet, the late comedian Bernie Mac, and let's see who else has a birthday today. Oh, who knows? But there's other people that have it. We don't know. And we're going to wing it tonight because I'm pretty much on a 3-second delay because I'm a refugee as of right now. And I'm at Bob's house. So if you hear me, I think you can hear me. Hello? But anyway, today just happens to be really good stuff happening. We have National Do Something Nice Day. It's a day to actually do something nice for somebody. The holiday actually encourages other people to perform acts of kindness for strangers or loved ones or both, or find someone who's a stranger and become their loved one. There you go. It's because you're just doing something nice on National Do Something Nice Day. It's also World Teachers Day. For those who have a favorite teacher, give them an apple, I guess. I don't know. It's also International Walk to School Day for kids who are just too lazy, basically, and have their parents drive them or take the bus. Take the initiative today and walk to school. Damn it, we all had to. It's also National Apple Betty Day. These are tarts that are straight off the tree and almost begging to be used for an autumn treat. And it's also National Be Nice to Someone Day. But the one I like the most, well, there's two here. There's two here that I really like. It's National Get Funky Day. That's right. National Get Funky Day. And we're not talking about the funk as in being depressed. We're talking about funk, like, get out the mirror balls and hit that bass line and get funky with it. That's right. It's National Get Funky Day. Wish I had funky music, but we'll see. Maybe I have funky music somewhere around here. I don't know. But yeah, it's National Get Funky Music Day. And what else is going on? Oh, it's National Kiss a Wrestler Day. So if you happen to know a wrestler, give them a big kiss, big smooch. And there you go. I believe that'll do it for all the holidays that's worth mentioning today, unless you have meningitis. It's also World Meningitis Day. So really can't give a positive note on someone who has meningitis. But there you go. You can always be aware of it and that it's always there and it's around. It's something happening. So let's see who's with us today. Let's see what we got hanging out with us tonight. We got Jess Rose, Mela Thomas. Welcome, Mela. Eric's with us. Gray Area. Yes, we have the Gray Area with us. And looks like Bob Dammit's with us.
Yes. I'm right next to
you.
I'm right next to you.
You are right next to me. But you're like 3 seconds late on my 2 second delay.
There's a crazy delay.
That's amazing. Aye, Mela. Yes. You're listening in a bubble bath. I was thinking that I'm in my old bachelor pad room, and it has the ultimate bathtub. And I was thinking about getting naked myself during this podcast and taking a bath.
I'm gonna need more wine.
Not to make it weird for you, Bob.
This delay is really messed up. The fact that we're right next to each other.
It is. It is really tough, man.
And there's the free.
Check.
Your microphone's picking up my
Your
microphone.
microphone's feeding back to your microphone.
Whoa.
Oh, echo, echo, echo. How about that? Is that better?
No. Maybe a little. The echo's a little.
Yeah, it is. It's much better. It's much
The
better.
delay's still there.
But the delay's still there.
Yeah, the delay's still there, but what are we going to do about it? Nothing we can do.
We can share a microphone.
The reason we are not broadcasting at our normal studios, folks, is that we had a hurricane. I'm just going to come over here and sit next to you. I'm just going to come over here and sit next to you.
Let me switch your mic around.
Switch your mic around. Switch your mic around.
Yeah, that's double-sided. So
That's double-sided.
It's double-sided. It's like
Hold a
sticky
chair
tape.
over here.
Pull the chair over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we had a hurricane.
Yeah, so we had a hurricane.
It was pretty bad.
140
mile an hour.
140 mile an hour winds.
Here, wait.
I'll just deal with it.
Here with
I'll just deal with it.
It was really bad.
And
I really didn't,
it was really
care
bad.
for it too
I
much.
really didn't care for it too much.
We had lots of damage.
We had lots of damage done.
I went.
It would just.
to my house
I went
for the first
to
time
my house
today because
for the
we
first
had
time
refugees,
today
and
because
Bob
we
picked
had
us
the
up.
refugees, and Bob picked us
Off the
up.
side of the freeway.
Off
the
the
side of the freeway.
They waded
Yes,
through
Bob
the
was our hero.
floodwaters.
They waded through the floodwaters to
Yeah, so
Get to safety.
Yeah, so we
yeah,
had
we
to safety.
survived the hurricane.
Yeah, we survived the hurricane. Our house survived it.
Arrived
Then the
afterwards.
floods arrived
Water
afterwards.
Just ran
And
downhill.
the water
from where,
just
you know,
ran downhill from
to
where
where we're located.
to where we're
And,
located.
before you know it,
And before you know it,
water started to rise.
water started to rise. It was pretty bad. And
So no backup studio for us.
so no
This is
backup
the
studio
backup
for us.
studio.
This is the backup
This is the
studio.
backup studio, buddy.
I'm a refugee.
I'm a refugee
In my old
at
bachelor
Bob's
pad room.
in my old bachelor
And,
pad room. And
Yeah. So.
although this room does bring back memories, man. I love this room.
Wash the sheets.
wash your sheets.
Oh my goodness! No, it was just,
Oh my goodness! No, this is pretty cool.
yeah. So
Yeah,
we had
so-
to literally.
We had to literally
wade across the water.
wade across
I
the
never
water.
lived. There was
We
no-
were. I never where I lived. There was no
flood zone.
It was never
before.
a flood zone ever
So-
before.
You're still not
And so-
technically in a flood zone. It's
Not
just that you
technically in
had
a
the
flood zone.
I
It's
know.
just that you had
hurricane.
category 4
You went-
hurricane
right through
You
the
went-
eye of the hurricane.
right through the eye of the hurricane.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad.
I didn't lose power.
It was
I was
really
fine.
I didn't lose power. I was fine.
You got nailed.
You got nailed.
I did get nailed. Yeah, I did get nailed.
And not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Oh man!
Oh
Where's
man.
Tony? Is he gonna...
So
Where's Tony?
I don't
Is
know
he
where Tony
gonna-
is.
I don't know where Tony is. I
Oh.
invited him.
Oh, okay.
thing?
I invited him.
I invited him, and
Yeah, but basically, rain as the
as the rain had stopped,
the wind was slowing
or
down.
the wind was slowing
Our
down.
front door.
We went and looked
and
out
saw
our
that
front
right
door
outside our front
and
door
saw
was
that
about
right
8
outside our
feet
front
of
door
water.
was about 8 feet of
and
water,
and it was just
and
black, dirty, nasty
and it was just
water.
black,
and,
dirty, nasty water, and
it was nasty. It really was.
it was
something
nasty.
else. And
It really was. It
started
was
getting
something else,
closer
and
closer
it started getting
to
closer
the
and
house,
closer
and we were
to the
just
house,
like, "Yep,
and
gotta
we were
go."
just like, "Yep,
and
gotta
so
go."
I
And
texted
so
Bob,
I texted Bob.
and basically
and,
we weren't sure what.
Basically, we weren't sure what
There was no phone service.
because there was no phone service, there was no electricity.
I don't know.
There was
Tell him about the telephone
I don't know.
Tell him about the
Oh
telephone
yeah, I'll tell him.
poles.
Yeah, because
Well, yeah, I'll tell him. Yeah, because I went there today.
The first time,
The first time,
the waters
'cause
had receded.
the waters had receded.
And, I was able to get out there for the first time.
I was able to get out there for the first time
Wednesday.
today. Now this happened last Wednesday.
And
This
I was
hurricane,
able to get out there for the
and
first time.
I was able to get out there for the first time today. A week later, And
there are still telephone poles in my
there are
neighborhood.
still telephone poles
Literally
in my neighborhood that
snapped in
were
half.
literally snapped in
It was
half.
incredible, and
It was
just
incredible,
hanging
and
over
just
the
hanging
roads,
over
just
the
snapped in
roads,
half, hanging over the roads,
just snapped in half,
and-
hanging over
and
the roads,
wires just
and
in the
wires just
street. And,
in the middle of the street, and
trees. The trees that were there.
the trees that were there, that they're
it's
gone.
just- my whole neighborhood is like
My
bare.
whole neighborhood is like
And it's amazing.
bare,
And
it's
it was really
amazing.
something else.
And it was really something
Thanks for
else.
liking the show, Rose.
Thanks for liking the
I don't
show,
know who we
Rose.
got.
I don't
Tony
know
says
who we got.
Okay, he'll probably.
Tony
hop
says
on.
okay.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
probably hop on.
Okay.
So,
Probably
so-
wasn't sure if we were doing.
Probably
it this
wasn't
week
sure if
because
we
of
were
the
doing it
situation.
this week
Yeah.
because of the situation.
Yeah.
So I told him to be on.
I told him to be on the ready just in case.
But,
There he is.
all right, Tony.
There he is.
Yeah,
All right,
Can't
Hey.
hear him, can
I
you?
cannot hear him.
You can't hear him.
I cannot hear him
I do not
now.
have headphones for that.
I
but,
do not have headphones for that.
Hold on,
But
I might
I might be able to. Oh,
I likely
We're not an echo.
Likely you wouldn't want to live in
State
California
do
or
earthquakes.
Washington State. Do
Yeah, earthquakes.
Yeah, earthquakes. No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
earthquakes.
think everybody
I
kind of
think
has their doubts.
I think
about it.
everybody kind of has their doubts about Florida.
It's like,
Wow.
we're leaving. I've
Really,
heard
Everything's
several people
echoing.
have heard
I've heard it. Several people have heard it.
Yeah, we're echoing because Steve
Yeah, we're
probably has
echoing
your
because
microphone
Steve
across.
probably
it.
has your
Can you mute
microphone
that?
across it. Can you mute that?
Okay. All right.
Sounds trippy, yo.
That's much better. Now I don't hear. Yeah. All right, Steve, you can come back over here now. The echo's gone. Yes, the echo's gone.
The echo is gone.
Mm-hmm.
We figured it out.
Yeah. It's because I'm talking to my microphone dialed in over the internet, but hearing your microphone and my microphone's picking up you over there, and your microphone's picking up me over here, and it's time-space continuum rift.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's freaky stuff, people.
Yeah.
It is freaky. So you're
Yeah.
okay? Everything's good.
Everything is good. The water didn't reach Steve's house, so they're
That's
just
good.
waiting for power to come back on.
Oh, okay.
Their TV satellite dish is fucked, but that's
Yeah, it's pointing
that's
down.
not too important. I mean, you took down the dishy for the Starlink, so once you get power, you just hang that back up, and away you go, back in business. So
Yeah.
good for that. I'm glad that's a thing. I'm glad you got that because you'd be screwed.
Yes.
I mean, are you
I'm trying to do stuff.
you trying to do stuff?
I'm trying to do crazy stuff.
He's running all around the room up here.
I am. See if this works.
He's bouncing between his telephone and his laptop over in the corner.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, a little.
Awesome. There we go. We go.
It sounds like an arena.
Boom.
Yeah.
An arena.
Today
You're-
is the greatest day.
Ever.
It's a Lou Gehrig story.
Oh no, I spilled my soda.
You
What?
fucker.
At
All right, I
Bob's
guess I know
house.
who's running the carpet cleaner.
Oh,
Dude, you really son of a bitch. Hang on.
No. You stay right there.
I got pass. Here.
What's that?
Class. Just soak it up.
I'm soaking.
There's a huge
Keep
soda
going, guys.
puddle on the floor.
Yes. That's
Well,
amazing stuff.
This
I'm
is
coming-
what I get for having guests.
I'm coming to you live from Wilmington, Delaware.
Wilmington.
Oh wow.
You're out of your neighborhood.
I am.
We're all
Camp-
refugees this week.
Yes, I'm camping out. Fuck it.
Oh my goodness.
I tell people I went to the Marriott. I slept in the parking lot, and then it was very nice.
Oh wow.
They
Is
had
it
a water
comfortable
feature
parking lot?
and landscaping. It was nice.
Nice.
You camped in a parking lot at the Marriott. You know you can go in, right?
Yeah, I probably have a room. I just fell asleep in the in the parking lot.
I see.
Oh, well, yeah, because you drive like 5 hours to one way for your job.
Yeah, and sometimes.
Crazy.
Amazing, crazy stuff. So you're in Wilmington this week.
I am.
All right.
So everything is still sort of floody, or is it receding?
Yes, it's slowly receding. My neighborhood is able to get in, but it's hard to get to my neighborhood because there's only one way in and one way
Oh,
out,
okay.
and way in is what's flooded. So you
My
can't
God,
get there
man.
from here unless you have a really big truck and
Oh,
yeah, or 4-wheel drive and you just gun it. And we had to wait for low tide because I had to use Bob's car because we had to leave the cars there as the waters were rising. We were
right.
hoping that it wouldn't get damaged by the floodwaters. And but man, I'll tell you, it was something else.
That's
Um,
scary.
it was scary. It was very scary because I've never seen. And he's like looking out your front door, and there's nothing but water.
It's crazy.
You're just like, what is going on? It's like you're on a
You
boat,
got you
and
got lakefront property.
exactly, I had Lake Bravo right there, and there was nothing I could do.
The
Wow.
worst,
And
the worst part was the people who came by on kayaks and didn't
oh
even
yeah,
offer to help you at all.
yeah,
I mean, there you are, flooded in your house, like on an
asking, hey,
island. Didn't even ask you if you needed anything. Just
people suck, man.
rowing
Yeah,
around in kayaks, like having a look at what's
no,
going on.
no, that's what's worse is they were in like ATVs. You know, you had
Oh,
rich kids. Rich kids got the ultimate ATV zooming down the street and with his buddies in a 6-wheeler, waterproof, massive like ATV running around
wow.
with his girlfriend on the back, and there's like, you hear him a mile away, and you're like, hey, dude, you think you can get us some gas for like our generator so we can have electric? No way, man, gotta go. And boom,
Hmm.
and it's like, no. And then there was another guy in an actual boat, a motorboat, cruising along, just sightseeing what's going on in the neighborhood.
In a
And he's
hovercraft.
no, not a hovercraft. No, this wasn't hovercraft. No, it's just like a little fishing boat, little small fishing boat,
No way.
um, with a small engine. And he's just going around the neighborhood, looking around. And these people were trying to evacuate. So the only way to do that was to go across the street from where I live, go wade over the water where this guy was moving his boat, go sludge through a lot that was just full of down trees and mud and muck, and then go through another street of water that could be like 8 feet deep, and then go to I-75, which is kind of like the turnpike where you guys are
Right.
in Pennsylvania and Delaware. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like the turnpike, or
Yeah.
maybe Route 22 is similar to that now, or 283. But yeah, so that was the only way in and out if you swam these waters. And so this family had a blow up mattress, and they were putting their little kids on it and a little dog and their luggage or whatever, and they're swimming it across the street, across the front of my house, and then they're
Right.
taking that trek through the sludge, through across the other thing, and the guy in the boat points at him and goes, "Hey, that's a good idea," and kept going.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, the guy's in a boat, and he's like, "Oh, you're using a mattress. That's a good idea." It's like not as good as having a boat, asshole.
Unbelievable.
I
I
can't
know.
believe people.
And so that's the kind of people I had to deal with in an emergency situation such as this hurricane. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, it should be a volunteerism. It should be a rescue. I'm out here. What do you need? What do you need? That's how we
Right?
were raised. Volunteerism is a part of, our town. The firefighting is all,
Yeah, be a part of the group. It's a community.
Well,
Yes,
it's
yes,
about not wanting to. I wouldn't want to be in that situation, so I'm going to help you. Because I wouldn't want
right.
that to happen to me, so I'm going to make sure it
S-
doesn't happen to
So
you.
now
It's
they
about
can look forward to that karma coming back to them because they were insensitive. They were
I can only
unempathetic.
hope. I can only hope.
yeah.
But
They'll still vote Republican.
Or damn.
Either way. But we have a lot of people here. Dose, welcome to the show. Rose, God love you.
Those.
Hi,
Eric,
Rose. Hi, Dose.
Mama Bear says hello.
Hello, Mama Bear. And hello, Eric
Yeah. Is
K.
Rose? Are you okay? Just asking. You all
Yes,
right?
Rose.
She's in Florida too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's down here with us.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
down here
man.
with us.
I
And
hope everything's okay with her.
In the penis of America.
Well, if you want to have
well, we're in the
fun,
undershaft. We're in the
Yeah,
undershaft.
yeah, you're right.
We're underneath the shaft.
you just got to tickle
Oh
the,
my
cup the
God.
balls. What are you doing?
I'm still cleaning up this freaking
I got a
street.
carpet cleaner. We'll run that after we're done.
I feel guilty, man. I'm a refugee.
Leonid
in this.
Spilkus.
I just know how I am, dude.
It's like a bad party. They come over and fuck shit up. And it's like, thanks for
Rose
having
says,
me.
yes,
Can't
I'm
fucking
good.
Find
Thumbs up.
anything.
Of course
Thanks for
she
having
is.
us. You put everything. I don't know where the hell shit is anymore. Serious. He helped you clean. I can't reach my glasses.
I'll put them back. I'll put them
I
back.
put my
I was just
wine
trying to
glasses
clean.
in the topmost cabinet in the corner, and I literally couldn't reach them. I'm like, that's why I didn't put them there.
How often do you drink wine?
How long have you known me?
You've been a whiskey and
Listen, I like to mix it up once in a while. Depends on what's on sale.
Mm.
I ain't prejudiced when it comes to booze.
Hey, what's the cheap stuff?
Hey, Public's got to buy one, get one. Let's get that.
Nice.
$12. Can't beat
Oh,
it
my
with a
goodness.
stick.
I'm gonna get more soda.
Hey, fill my wine glass.
I'll fill your wine glass.
Because I can
And
reach it.
I'm live anyway. So.
You're live anyway, so maybe you can go downstairs and not get,
You missed just Rose's comment.
What was that? You're gonna have to read it to me because I'm walking.
She said
Just-
that we are just under God's testicles.
Yeah.
Tampa.
That's
Isn't
where
it more
that's
like it's
the tinkle
tainta?
factor. That's the tinkle factor.
It's the taint. You're at the taint.
The taint of America.
Oh my God.
Tampa.
Yes.
So,
Oh.
I don't know. We really don't have much of a show put together. I don't know. Steve is.
I didn't put anything together. I didn't know if we were going to do anything.
Well, we can.
I put together a sound bites from 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's even better.
Not expecting the thing, but you were, Steve. Our deal was you were going to do the this or that.
Oh, well.
You had 2 weeks to think of
I
something.
did. I had a this or that, and I lost it because of all the stuff I've been
You
going
see
through.
how that happens? You go, oh man, that's great, and then you forget about it completely.
Which do you
Okay,
prefer,
Bob, it's your time.
tornado or hurricane?
Well,
Hurricane.
tornado.
Hurricane.
I don't know. A tornado can like fuck up your neighbors, and you're fine.
Yeah, no.
When I lived
You
in
know,
Connecticut, a
you
tornado
know-
ripped
you
up the
know
side of
when
the
a-
ski. What? I was telling a story, Steve.
No, go for it. I was just following it. I was just answering the question.
Dose is right on it.
Yeah, I could use lightning skies, and the show would be booming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We've had that. We've done that.
If she's awake, it's 2:00 in the morning in Ireland.
That's right.
What I was saying is, I lived in Connecticut, and the tornado ripped up the side of Mohawk ski area and tore out all the trees. So they just made another ski run out of it.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Literally. They went, oh, all the trees are clear. Let's just clean it up, and there you go. New ski run down the side of the mountain. It was crazy because you could see the ski run come down the side of the mountain, across the road, through the farmer field, and all of that. Oh,
The door
the door is squeaky.
It's
It's like
squeaky.
Vincent Price. It's October. Welcome to the inner sanctum.
He went
Oh.
into the eye. It is I. I went into the eye. Don't start blinking.
We'll be bringing you scary.
That's
that's
later
right.
this month.
That's right. You're working on the new haunted story
Yes.
for us, Tony.
Yes. One, it's a psychological thriller. It's a short,
better.
and then others that are
I dated her.
again.
She was
Haven't
a
we all?
psycho thriller.
Yeah, we've all had a psycho or been. But yeah, and then the others are just referring to rock songs that have a scary backstory. This is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. Oh,
Yeah. Yes, I must tell you.
yes, I must tell you, Tony, your stories from last year were actually one of the top-rated stories that top-loaded, downloaded.
What
I
are you?
cannot talk today.
I think
Use
I
your
understand
words,
you.
Steve. Use your words. It's okay. You're
Well,
amongst friends here.
I'm sorry, I want a
We're-
3-second delay here. I want a 3-second delay, and it's echoing in my ear. But yeah, Tony's haunted Halloween bits were actually some of the top downloaded things on our show.
Well, we're looking.
So when
we're
you get
looking
them
to
going,
outdo
Tony,
that. Yeah,
can't
we're
wait to
looking
hear
to double
Can't
that.
wait.
So
Wow, that's fantastic, man.
or more. Who
Good
knows?
stuff.
Bob, damn it! Since y'all are likely doing some improvising this week till things return to normal, chances are when you improvise, you may see a new segment on the show. Be born. He's right. Something could
That's true.
just
New
sort of
segment.
organically hemorrhage.
Let's do the segment.
Y'all.
Steve's homeless.
That's
Steve's
right,
homeless
y'all.
this week.
Steve's homeless segment. I ain't got no air conditioning. It's hot as hell.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I thinking maybe I should go get myself some McDonald's and maybe hang out at the dumpster and after the breakfast break, and maybe they'll get rid of those brand new sandwiches before.
Sounded like
don't know.
you got younger for a second.
I did. I did get younger, didn't I?
You got fast. You sped it up.
Oh, that's probably because I'm on that delay.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit the mute button in between.
Oh.
So my microphone doesn't pick up when you're talking.
Chris Wilson says, "Good evening, Potluck, Bob, Grabo, and Tony." Good evening to you, Chris. Good to see you.
Welcome.
The odd thing during the hurricane is that I didn't even lose electricity. My internet got knocked out, but I didn't lose power at all.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah. But the CNN and the news shows the hurricane coming and the size of it, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's going to wreck the entire state." It's like, no,
It was
how wide was the eye, Steve? It was like 20 miles.
It was close to 20. It was close to 20.
It was pretty big.
big.
No. It was 18 one side, 18 on the other. So what's 18 and 18? That's
36.
36. There you go. That was.
But if the eye went directly over you and I'm 30 miles away, then
it collapsed.
I was good. It collapsed. Yeah, it collapsed right on.
It collapsed right on top of my house.
Yeah, you didn't get a break. Guy I work with said he did go through the eye and they had a break. He's in Punta Gorda.
Oh,
those is
in Vermont.
homes.
I did not know that.
Oh.
And Atlanta says avoided getting any rain or heavy winds. How did that happen?
Well, because they're north of us.
They're higher elevation.
Yeah. It cut across Florida and went out and scooped.
And then came back and hit South Carolina as a Category 1.
You know, everybody says Florida gets hit with all the hurricanes, but South Carolina really just gets murdered with them.
And North
Yes,
Carolina, the Outer
sometimes.
Banks.
Yeah.
The Outer
Yeah.
Banks get nailed.
Like New Orleans and the Panhandle or South Carolina usually gets more hits than
Yeah,
any
out
of
of
the
the
other areas.
Gulf and out of that South area, Caribbean, it pummels the United States sometimes.
Yes,
Mhm.
it does. It pummels them.
It's
It's a pummeler.
Pummels,
Is that you playing something?
pumbles.
I did. I hit that.
Oh,
Close to Naples, Florida, Collier County. We hit with a 90-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow.
Naples was hit with 120.
mm-hmm.
Jeez.
My house, 144.
Holy
Mm-hmm.
crap.
Yes,
Yeah.
my house was 144. Sustained winds for 6 hours.
No kidding.
Yes, there
It
was
was
no
very
break.
ground scraping.
It was for 6 straight hours at my house.
Hmm.
Normally,
So,
like it flies right by, but because
right.
the eye collapsed, it stayed where it was. And um, yeah, it was brutal. It was scary. My back
Hmm.
door. I have a French door in my back. Tony, you know what I'm talking about with the double door in
I
the back.
do. Sure.
That's where they swing out. Um, I had that locked, obviously, and
Hmm.
the winds, and we just had brand new windows, hurricane-proof windows, which we boarded up anyway. Brand new roof, brand
Right.
new fence. Put a brand new fence in last
I
spring.
remember. I
Yeah,
remember you putting it all
I
in.
built a
Yeah,
damn thing.
and
I got to
and
do it again.
fence is gone.
It's like,
Fence is
shit,
gone.
I got to do it
It's
all over
gone.
again.
That was the first thing. It was like boop, gone.
But
And
yeah, I mean, you got brand new windows put in the spring, and the roof repaired and new shingles put on,
yeah,
and we put the fence up, and thankfully
Wow.
the only thing is the fence got knocked out.
yeah,
The tree in your backyard fell over,
yes,
but it didn't damage your house, thankfully.
Ay, ay,
yeah.
ay.
That was
And
sad,
the
but
roof is all good.
my roof is good
The
so
roof is
far.
good. So,
We're gonna
and
have
the
that
water didn't
inspected.
reach your cars, so you're just waiting for the power to come back on, and you'll be in better shape than your neighbors.
Yes,
Thankfully.
I think so. And but we were sitting there in the candlelight playing Uno, and I'm looking at these French doors, and the whole frame around the door started breathing. They were going in and out, and eventually the doors just flung open, and
Wow.
and it was horrible. I mean, of course, I had to go out there in these 140-mile-an-hour winds and try and we have a huge bar. It's like a huge piece of wood, heavy, and I had to lift that up and put it in front of the doors, and then stuff pillows in between it so it wouldn't shatter any windows, any of the glass. And then I crawled in through the
They
kitchen window.
let me explain. You have he has a bar on his outside patio, and in order to keep the doors from flying outwards, he dragged the heavy bar and barricaded the doors so that they couldn't fly outwards anymore.
Yes,
I
and then
see.
I shoved
Yeah.
pillows. Thank you. I shoved pillows in between there because it was like a 4 or 5 inch gap between the doors and the bar itself.
During the 100-mile-an-hour winds,
140 mile an hour.
140-mile-an-hour winds. You were
Yeah.
outside. What did you have to run around the house and come in the front door?
No, I went through the open doors because they
But
were
how did
already
you put the
open.
barrier in the way?
I had to push the door shut, and then Melissa was there. Melissa Holmes was there, and she was able to hold the door shut from the inside while I pulled the bar in front of the door.
How did you get back in the house? You were outside.
I had to go through the kitchen window.
Oh my goodness! The
Ay,
kitchen
ay,
window
ay.
is like really tiny.
And so,
It's
yeah,
about,
but
and it's about 5 feet off the ground. It's like really small.
it sucked. It totally sucked, man.
140-mile-an-hour winds, and you're trying to shimmy through it like a little tiny doggy boy.
Oh my God, it was sucked so bad, and I'm getting soaked, soaking wet, and
And you're in candlelight.
hmm
Oh my God! What
Yeah.
an
yeah,
ordeal.
yeah,
And then
and then
for the rest of the night,
with
all
the
we
sustained wind,
sustained winds.
all we saw was
All we
this
saw was this
wall
wall
breathing. I felt like I was on
acid.
acid.
And
It's like the whole wall was breathing, and it was just not. It wasn't cool, man. It wasn't. But
No, I don't think anybody would enjoy it. I mean, it's pretty
Bizarre.
yeah,
Scary.
it was.
Would you remember 72 flood, or are you too young?
I was
way too
2.
young.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
2.
I was 7.
But I
So
do vaguely remember it
yeah,
because
it's
my
we had
grandmother
to
owned
leave
the
our
home,
house.
and
We had to leave the house by a boat.
yeah,
It was pretty wild.
that's sad, man. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
Lorraine was 3 years old, so Harry was holding her, and then Dawn and Rick and Ernie had to wait for the next boat. And as I was leaving, water was ripping through the carpet, and it was starting to get in the first level from the basement.
Wow,
I was like,
wow.
"Oh, see you, suckers. See you on the next boat, bitches."
Nice,
They got
nice,
wet.
nice. Oh man, I'll tell you. Yeah, that was Agnes.
Agnes, yes, 72.
Yes, Agnes, Hurricane Agnes. I was only 2.
Yup.
Yeah.
Most of our listeners weren't even born.
Well, that most of the rain in Pennsylvania during that. So that's
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Delaware got hit with just like
yeah.
5 days of rain, nonstop.
Well, what's about this Hurricane Ian, is that it followed practically the exact same track of Hurricane Charlie, which was the first hurricane I went through when I came down here.
That's right. You moved down here and we had
Mhm.
Charlie like right away.
And you're like,
that's right. You moved down here,
Steve,
and
you
we
were
had
like,
Charlie like
oh, we
right
gotta
away.
have a hurricane. We gotta get beer and have a party. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? We're gonna get killed. I'm like, no, to be fun. Let's go outside and hang on to trees while it
No,
blows us like a flag. I'm like,
no.
I did.
no.
Yeah,
That's me in a
I
hurricane.
did. That was me.
Somewhere
That's me in a
there's
hurricane.
Anytime it's a
The
3
thing
or
was,
under,
anytime it's a
it's
3
just a
or under,
rainstorm for me.
somewhere
just a
there's video
rainstorm for me.
footage that we took of going outside,
Yeah.
running around with
Yeah.
a camcorder, clowning around in
didn't
this
hit
stuff.
us.
But it didn't. It didn't hit us. It hit Charlotte County.
Yeah, but you moved further south than where we are
Mhm.
right now, and you moved right into the path of the damn thing.
I did. I did. Yes.
Yeah,
That
everybody
is
was
true.
texting me, "Are you okay, Bob?" I'm like, "I am fine. I'm worried about Steve because it's gonna get nailed. He's gonna get clobbered with the damn thing."
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had white knuckles, man.
And the thing is, Steve was up here the Sunday before the storm, and we drove past the baseball stadium, and there was people filling sandbags, and we were like, "Oh, those fools! It ain't gonna come anywhere near us." And it's
Hmm.
bam. Yeah.
You just never
I
know.
wish we would have pulled in and got some of those sandbags when we had the chance.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we didn't. Other than my back doors, we didn't really need it.
Well, thankfully, because the water came pretty scarily close, and we didn't really know.
So they
When you
built
guys
those
were there.
houses like up on a mound away
Yeah.
from the level. So
Yeah,
that was
they have
good.
a flood canal in the backyard.
Okay.
Now, Chris Wilson is saying Hurricane Ian was moderate compared to a different hurricane in 2017, where it had 141-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, is that the one that hit
I had
Jersey?
I
Or
don't
no,
know.
that
I,
Chris
Sewer
Christie.
drains overflow. That's exactly what we're going through right now, and we had 144. So it was the
Okay.
exact same strength, pretty much.
Yeah.
Not quite sure which
The,
one that was.
the one thing that was weird here, Steve, during the hurricane was that the
Okay.
water in the toilet was moving
It was.
because the
Oh, Irma. Thank you.
vacuum of the hurricane and all the rain was flooding the sewers and causing it was causing a vacuum on the drain pipes. So you could hear it like slopping around, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? The water is moving.
Actually, this Ian was a lot more devastating than Irma. If that's what you're trying
Well,
to
yeah, I don't know. Irma
Oh,
was
Sandy was 2012. That's right.
the 2017.
That was when Obama
Yeah.
visited Christie.
That's the one where
Christie.
yeah.
And Christy was
Gave him a bear hug.
yeah, and Christy was hanging out.
Oh, and it was a whale on the beach for over COVID. That was angering.
COVID didn't exist back then.
COVID didn't exist back then.
When he was a whale on the beach,
Ah,
and no one else could go on the beach but him and his family. You remember that?
Oh, Chris Christie.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Chris Christie, yeah.
What a fat ass, man. And you know, it was a part of that lane blockage into New York. It's just being a
On the
dick.
bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the chances of a guy like that being a dick to other people?
What
So
are the
unlike him.
odds?
Exactly. Like we were all talking about, every time someone is running for office,
So get
they're multimillionaires
get a fucking
Right.
job.
trying to get a position in public service for $120,000 a year or $220,000 a year,
It's
and they're
it's
already
done to
millionaires.
it's done to influence for
Influence
policy
and
kickbacks.
influence and kickbacks.
No, it's
Yeah.
just about being I'm in charge, all you peons, you underlings. I'm a senator. Yeah,
That's
go
part
fuck
of it.
yourself.
I'm sure. You got to have an ego to run for office.
Oh,
Let's face it.
absolutely. And you have to have no, work skills.
You better have balls.
Have someone do it for you.
Yeah, you better have
Yeah.
thick skin and balls. That's for damn sure.
I can't
He's
get
got
my
balls.
email. I forgot my password. You're a senator. Let
Balls.
me help you.
Hold on a second. Let's see if I got
I don't know what I'm talking about.
what I can do here. Here we go. Let's see. It's gonna look as
Yes,
balls.
2004. You're correct, Eric. That 2004 was busy hurricane season. Bonnie, Charlie, Francis, Ivan, and Jean. One of my
That's true.
coworkers had a clause in their contract that if Florida got hit by 3 hurricanes in the same year, they could leave and not have
Still get
to,
paid?
and still get paid. So him and his wife.
That's
sold
the way to
house
write a contract.
during the boom of real estate and went to Boulder, Colorado.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
He's like, fuck it, we're out of here. We got hit by 4 hurricanes. Fuck this shit.
Yep.
And then that was when house prices were booming down here. And then right after all of that, house prices tanked.
Yeah.
Oh,
No shit.
Because that's when you bought your house, Steve.
That's exactly when I bought my house.
And you got
Oh,
screwed.
man. Yeah, everything was upside down, I guess.
Everybody went upside down. That right after that happened, because it was a housing boom down here before that, and then
Right.
afterwards, no,
Bust.
everybody split.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. That was not cool, folks. Not cool.
And Obama just let everybody go bankrupt. He didn't help anybody
Yeah.
or anything. He was a
Not at
jackass.
all.
No.
Could have lowered the taxes on the billionaires to help people out, but no.
Wait, who are you talking? Obama?
Yeah.
Oh no, Obama actually helped us out big time.
That's what you liberals want to think.
No,
Nah.
actually,
He let
he-
people go
actually,
bankrupt.
I couldn't. No.
He didn't let them. He didn't let the money trickle down. We're getting political.
He did the protection plan so you could keep your
Listen,
house.
Did he?
It was
I did.
very means testy. A lot of people didn't qualify.
Did he come here and throw paper towels at people? No, he didn't.
No.
He didn't throw any paper towels at people.
The least
No,
he could have done was thrown toilet paper.
That's right.
I called up and I had to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork, but his plan worked for me, and
We're,
both of them. He had two plans.
we're being sarcastic, Steve.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well,
I don't know. I didn't get it.
you have a higher income than the folks I'm talking about.
Not at that time.
None of us did at that time.
Not at that time.
I see the house. I'm not talking that kind of class. I'm talking a little lower class, if you will.
Oh.
Not that they're any less a human,
Oh.
just because of money.
To circle back to the hurricane, last night we were watching a helicopter fly over Fort Myers Beach, and that was ridiculous.
Oh,
What
my
did it
God.
look like?
Like you had a train layout and just kind of shuffled all the little houses all over the place. Like you swept your arm right over it and knocked everything over.
All the
Like
houses
a
were
war
gone.
zone.
All the houses were gone. We saw stilts for a house,
No
and a
house.
swimming pool, but no house.
There was
Wow.
no dirt around the swimming pool. It was an in-ground pool that's now an above-ground pool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you had the concrete of the swimming pool, and nothing else around it except the stilts where the house used to be.
Now, Tony, you know what it's like to have a big snowstorm and have the plows come through and
Oh,
the bucket
sure.
loaders they were doing that with sand.
Oh, wow.
It looked like a snowstorm, but it was sand. It was really weird. like they had a blizzard and it's like, oh, they're just scooping up that's not snow.
It's like
That's sand.
sandstorm.
Literally.
Yeah.
Created a
Like there was 2
sandstorm.
feet of sand on the street, and they had to scoop it out and push it aside and plow through the sand.
Ay, ay, ay.
It was so bad.
It was.
That's a waste of tax dollars' money.
No,
Right.
it's not a waste of tax dollars' money. That's what tax dollars' money is for.
Oh, it is?
That's what it's
Yes.
Oh, all
for.
right.
Yes.
I thought it was to line rich people's packets.
All these Republicans sure want some socialism now, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Suddenly they're sucking it up like
They're
it's
realizing the
Kool-Aid.
purpose of having federal government and FEMA and all of that stuff because there's people in need here. We need to
Forget about it. It'll help
even
their
if
argument
it
to
means
be a dick.
come on up to my place while I have electricity and internet and you can crash here. I don't care. A little bit.
Bob is giving out socialism. Congratulations. That is awesome.
Well, Alice brought the food.
Ah.
They unloaded their freezer. It's like they
Oh my
brought the
God.
food. I've been cooking. I've
You
been
can
cooking all
always-
week long. Steve has had. I've made breakfast for them. I made my chili. I made my smothered pork chops. I made chicken.
It's good to be a refugee. It's
Yes.
good to be a
Alice is
refugee.
loving it. She's like, "Oh, you can cook. Go ahead and cook." I got a
That's
list. What are
awesome.
you gonna do with it? So I think she's like, "Well, you
See-
can cook for us some more." Like,
So this is a moment for you guys to get together, kind of camp together,
yeah,
way.
it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Even if they made me watch football on Sunday, it's a little small sacrifices I can make.
I love football, so I would
I
watch
don't.
that.
I can't. I don't understand it. I don't know what I'm watching.
No, we watch
What's it
baseball.
down?
I understand baseball, and you explained to me why on the strikeout what the backwards K means.
But he was
Now,
looking.
now I know.
He was a slouch.
He didn't swing,
That's right.
so that's why the K was backwards. And now I learned something about baseball. But football, there isn't little tidbits like that you learn. It's like either you
Baseball-
understand everything about it, or you're just kind of in the dark.
I have to be there. I have to be at the game. I can't watch it on TV. I did with my grandma.
It
depends.
depends. It depends. If it's a really good game, I can watch it on TV.
My grandma and I would watch the Phils a lot. So, but
Well, we watched
that
the
was the
Phillies
only.
get
It
murdered.
was
Oh my
because I
God,
was
the
with
Phillies
grandma.
suck it so
The
bad.
Phillies, it was a bloodbath.
Well, first off, Jess Rose is with us.
Just Rose.
She's a Cubs fan,
Oh, okay.
and she can rag on me all week because the Cubs did sweep the Phillies last
Yes.
week, and
The Phils are just disaster.
Well, they made the playoffs.
Hey,
They're in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
We'll see how they do. Unless they're
that's
playing
the point of
possum.
being a Philadelphia fan. You just hope to make the playoffs, and that's good enough, and you give up.
That is good enough.
You're like, hey, we made the playoffs.
I
You
want the
don't expect
pennant
much more.
and the championship, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they used to.
Like the
Right?
Sixers,
hear
they make
Philly
the second round of
from
the
Lebanon.
playoffs, and then they choke.
Yeah.
Then you fire the coach, and then hope for the best the next year.
Yes. See, she's already like, sweet baby.
Yeah, we're talking about the Cubs.
Did the Cubs make the playoffs? Did the Cubs make it? Even if it's a wild card like the Phillies did the Cubs make the playoffs? I don't know. Do I have to do a drum roll, please?
You have to Google it.
Drum roll.
No.
Wait, guys, see if my buzzer works. This is, like I said, makeshift studio. Did you hear
I
that?
could hear it. I heard a little bit. We're so hacked this Wednesday.
She said, "Shut it, Grandma."
He's
Oh,
literally
you're the best.
Steve is on the floor with a laptop and his microphone, and he's got his button box with the sound effects next to him. So
You should take a picture of this.
I don't have.
I envision
on
him.
my camera.
Is he on his tummy with his legs behind him swinging and
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah, with a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Aye,
Like a little schoolgirl.
Oh man, I miss this room. This is Bob has it set up in my old room, my old bedroom, and he's got blankets on the wall.
I hung moving blankets on the walls so it doesn't echo.
It's amazing how it looks. It looks like a giant tapestry.
Or a padded insane asylum. It depends on your perspective, but it cuts down on the echo up here. And this is where I do the podcast every week.
Well, what's
Right.
really weird? What's really weird is he's got these lights with red lights on them.
Yeah, those are my sexy lights.
It's weird.
Yeah. Why is
It's
it
almost
weird?
like a.
It sets the mood.
Aye.
I don't know. It's breaking up. I'm breaking up.
You're breaking up. Don't break up.
Oh, don't break up.
Are we breaking up, Steve? Is it over?
$6 million man. Oh.
Rebuild him better, faster, stronger. No, it's just I like that's why I got these LEDs light bulbs from Amazon, and they come with remote controls, and you can dim the light bulbs. So
That's
I
cool.
just set them to red and just try to set a dim atmosphere in here in the room when I'm doing the podcast. Keep it kind of chill and mellow. It's pretty cool. And what are you doing?
I suppose the name associated with the $6 million man would have to be the Bionic Woman.
Mm-hmm. Who's the
Isn't
governor?
that Jamie?
Oscar Goldman?
Jamie Summers.
Jamie Summers.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, it's Farrah Fawcett.
No, Farrah Fawcett was
Farrah
married
Fawcett was
to Lee
she
Majors.
was not. She was.
She was
I
married
did like
to
her,
Lee
though.
Majors.
I had her poster,
So did I.
So did
Everybody had her poster.
Everybody had.
but it was
That poster
enormous.
still sells. Yeah.
Of course, I was a tiny kid, but
Uh-huh.
$6 million
Must have been
woman.
gold when she took that poster.
Yes, that was.
Yeah,
That's what sold-
definitely.
That's what sold the poster. Actually, the poster came out before she was on Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I think you're
Poster made
right.
her
Well, she
famous.
was
It
a
wasn't the other way
model of
around.
sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think she was famous and then did the poster, but it was the other way around. She did the poster first and then became famous.
Posters were a big deal in the 70s, too, like at carnivals and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
At the
Cheryl
mall.
Teagues, though. Come on. Cheryl Teagues.
Cheryl Teagues.
Yes.
Oh,
Cheryl
my.
Teagues.
Cheryl Ladd
Oh,
was. I think she was the other one.
didn't
She was
she
amazing.
replace? She re-
Cheryl Ladd
Cheryl
replaced
Ladd
Farrah
replaced
Fawcett.
her on Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels.
She was.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a 70s. Jiggle television.
Eric's like her 1970s hairstyle was to die for. Oh, it was to die for.
Oh,
Kate
It
Jackson,
was.
Jacqueline Smith.
Original Cheryl Ladd
Yes.
replaced Fawcett.
Yes, Cheryl
Oh,
Ladd
okay. I
replaced
think it.
Fawcett.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
don't know if
she
you
was only in
can.
the first season, right?
Yes, I think
Farrah?
that's right.
No, she was in more than
She wasn't on for
Farrah
long.
Fawcett was only
It's
in
a
the
big
first season. She pulled a
disappointment.
Chevy Chase.
that.
She pulled a Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
I don't. Really, I thought I could have swore she was on for more than just the first season.
She got fired, Eric
I don't
says.
remember. I was just a kid.
Oh, they're cleaning the parking lot. That's probably what you hear. I'm out in my truck, my Nissan Frontier.
Oh, okay.
At Bob Dammit, or she may have had a recurring status during the rest of the show's run that we may not be too familiar
Like,
with.
like when
Possibly.
Suzanne Summers literally dialed it in with Three's Company.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Suzanne Summers in Three's Company, she had a contract dispute. So they, to work through her contract, they had her literally call in and say, "Oh, I'm in the mountains with my family. How are you guys doing?" She literally phoned it in
Oh,
during the
wow.
show. And then the next season, she was,
Gone.
replaced.
Wow.
Yeah.
She made a lot of
Yeah.
money off that exercise thing that you put between the
She
legs.
she probably made more money from
Her and Chuck Norris.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't the Chuck Norris thing. Chuck Norris was with the
Yeah, they would do the commercial together.
No, it wasn't Suzanne Summers. Total
Was
Jim
it?
was Chuck Norris and who was that model that married Billy Joel?
Christy Brinkley.
Christy Brinkley. Christy
Oh,
Brinkley and
yeah.
Chuck Norris did the Total Jim commercial.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Suzanne
Okay.
Summers did the Thigh Master.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
She probably
Exercise.
made more
Thigh
money.
Master.
Thigh Master.
Thigh Master.
She made millions off that.
Well, yeah, and George Foreman made more money off of his grills than he ever did in his boxing career.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Steve Austin.
I don't know how we got
A
on this
man.
thread, but
I don't either know. Hey, Tony, do you happen to have an ass-breaking news by chance?
I
Said he's
don't
not.
have one ready. I didn't. I was pretty sure we weren't going to do a show, and I'm also on location, so I don't.
Yeah.
But we
that's
could
okay.
talk
Kind of a
about the
disaster
news.
podcast. The
Yes.
news is Steve's house
This-
got hit by a hurricane.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the ass-breaking news show for you. Hurricane Ian,
Hurricane
devastating, and now Stephen Grabo is a refugee.
Oh, my.
Ian. Actually, no.
He's adrift in a raft. He finally made it over to Bob Dammit's place
I am.
with Alice too. And he
The good-
said,
the good-
Alice,
the-
you better watch it or you're going to go to the moon or something. Something like that.
No. I mean, the good thing is that your house was damaged, other than the fence and the tree can be handled. But
I want to. How am I going to find another tree that shades like that?
you have to grow it, Steve. You have
I
to
mean, I
give it some
spent
time.
15 years growing that tree. Come on. It was like my baby.
You'll have to grow another.
Ah,
Yep.
man.
It's the circle of life.
Buy another one.
Circle of life.
You should play taps for the tree.
I should. As we'll do it with the chainsaw.
You should have a kit. You should have a
Better than
campfire and make
bagpipes.
s'mores. Yeah, we have to get a chainsaw or something.
What else? Is,
Anybody
what,
who has a chainsaw, come by my house and we'll have a field day.
hey, what else is in the news? We had the storm. We had we blew up Nord Stream. The U.S. did that. who blew up Nord Stream pipeline.
I didn't hear
Russia.
that. Did they know who did it?
Yeah, America did it.
Really, I didn't read that. I just heard it was sabotage. I didn't know.
What happened?
Found out what happened.
Yeah, America. Well, they were doing Marine special ops shit down there, so they went down there and they did it. And then what's his
Oopsie
name?
doodles.
Blinken's was like, oh, how did this happen? And then later, like a week later, it's like, or just like recently, yeah, it's a good thing that we did that because now Russia, people aren't dependent upon Russia for oil. Like, wait a minute,
Yeah,
that was
well,
their business.
I don't know.
It just sabotaged their business.
Anyway,
But
Steve,
there is,
Rose says she has a chainsaw for you, Steve.
Oh, Rose.
See?
but there is a audio of Biden saying he's going to destroy it, that Nord Stream pipeline. So that's in the news.
That'd be a bad thing for them to like be caught saying, we're gonna do it, and look at something happening.
Yeah, they look at retaliation. We don't know what could happen from that. You never know.
That's not good.
Could be World War III for crying out loud. These people they're crazy.
People are testy.
Speaking of, we had a previous show, 2 shows ago. One of us was declared naked. Who was it?
It was probably me.
Okay. Well, we'll do a drum roll.
Who was it?
Was it you, Bob?
I'm sorry, what? I was reading what Eric wrote.
It wasn't Bob. So it's between you and me, Tony. Who was us? Who was naked?
Well, I probably was naked.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Tony, you were the naked one on that show.
Which show was that?
So those who voted for Tony, you're the winner.
I missed it. Eric said if Tony's addressed to me, if Tony saw what I wrote above, I was reading that. I don't know. Now you're talking about naked people.
Above?
I don't know if this would qualify for Ask Breaking News. A slightly serious show had a great show last week with oil pipeline welder Neil Crabtree and his second visit to the show. Episode to be published on Rumble. So
sure, that was our information correspondent, Eric.
But now, what are you talking about? Naked people?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was several weeks ago. We had a poll who was naked during the show.
Oh,
you don't remember that? Okay.
I was drunk.
It was.
I walk around naked all the time.
Yeah. So anyway,
I don't know. It feels kind of weird. I'm wearing shorts this week.
You are wearing shorts.
Usually,
don't you normally wear shorts?
My skivvies and my hockey jersey.
Oh.
I'm wearing shorts just to be respectful to you.
I don't know what. But Tony, you're naked again this week, aren't you?
No, I'm in my truck. That would be kind of odd.
That would be, a Florida man.
That would be weird. That would be like a Florida man episode.
That could be Delaware man.
I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna take a bath in my old bathtub because it's.
You should have got some Mr. Bubbles at
it's
the
awesome.
supermarket.
You just stretch out in it.
Oh wow!
I
like the ones with the jets. Those are cool.
It doesn't have jets. It's one of those big oval bathtubs.
Oh, okay.
Oval jobs.
Oh, that's
stretch
cool.
out in it.
I don't know if you can stretch out. But it's big oval thing.
Yeah, it's like the perfect.
I filled it with water for the hurricane because the thing is you're supposed to fill your bathtub with water in case you're under a boil water notice, and then you have clean water in the bathtub, and you can.
Or if you lose power.
Or if you lose power,
you can't flush your toilet.
I'm on city water, and losing power doesn't matter.
Well, it does where I live.
It does where you live.
Yeah.
But I was, if we were under a boil water notice, I would, just filter that bathtub water through the Brita filter, and I'd be good. But you guys show up, and I drained the pub. I didn't realize if you were still under a boil water.
Oh no.
So, but we're good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I still had some bottled water from the last hurricane scare, so that's It's like, oh, hey, I already got half a case of water. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I forgot all my bullshit or not. My mumble fudge. I forgot it. You know what? You probably can
All
do
right.
mumble fudge.
Do you want to go into sound bites since I got it?
Sure, we can do sound bites.
I am
This is gonna
done
be
with
an
this
easy one,
ass
Tony.
breaking news. Let's go to this then.
Yeah, this is going to be an easy one, Tony. You should have no problems with this one. Nothing is obscure.
Now do dumb
Everything's
things again.
Okay, Joe. Thank you.
Let me bring it up.
Oh, radio. I can't read. I don't even have my glasses.
I don't have my glasses.
I don't know. Carl Skew, thank you for liking the show. Chris Wilson, thanks for liking the show. Eric, always thanks for liking the show. Everybody, thank you for liking the show, even though we are on a limited broadcast capacity tonight.
We are so
we are not
hacked.
in the actual studio.
It's
We
okay.
are refugees on a hurricane hiatus. Ow, fucker.
We're naked and
Threw me a little
hack.
golf ball at me, you dick.
It's a little foam golf ball. It's okay. It won't hurt. It's a Nerf ball. It won't hurt.
Oh, here you
go.
go. Jeez.
Anyway,
Dose, welcome to the show, buddy.
welcome again, Dose. Good to have you here.
Yeah, we're about ready to play sound bites with Bob. And I'm going to play the intro.
Play the
Hopefully
intro.
You hear it.
I can't hear it, Steve.
You hear it?
Nope.
You didn't hear it?
Not at all. Sound bites.
Sorry.
That wasn't it. That wasn't. Try again. You have your microphone muted. You have your USB microphone on mute. That's what
Oh, I do? Is that what it is? Oh, dick. All right, here we go.
Hello? Dead airspace.
No, he's trying to play it through his laptop speakers into the microphone or something.
No.
I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know what. It just doesn't work anymore.
Sound bites. Anyway, this week's sound bites.
To bring it here.
Sound bites.
Let me just. Yeah, there we go. Let's explain the sound bites theme. There you go. The sound. This. I do too, Dose. I remember when the podcast was good. Maybe we'll bring Pat back someday. The Soundbites theme for this week is Twins. These are two songs with the same title, completely different artists, different songs. So there you go. Name the first song. You got the title for the second, but you got to name the artist for the second. Two completely different songs, same title. All of the songs are in the top 40, have charted at some time, so it should be pretty easy for everybody, okay? All right. Ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
No, that's funk. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Hey, it's Funk Day. Oh, God. I know this one. We know this one.
Dose got it. What's the title?
Hello.
There you go, Tony. You got it. Hello. And Dose got it as well. So hello. So this next song is titled Hello.
There you go.
How it works. Don't look.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Go away.
I can't hear. So just,
You don't have your glasses.
I can't hear. Oh my God.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like
Do the
to
thing.
me
You do it.
to go over
I think we all know who this is.
There you go, Adele. Thank you, Eric.
Ding, ding.
There,
Don't
ding.
forget the ding.
Yeah, Eric got it. All right, Steve.
Uh-oh.
You should have no trouble with this one. Ready?
All
Here
right.
we go. Steve will get this one.
Ah, yes.
Right. That's right. It's yes.
There you go. Hey, I got a ding for that? He's like, give me the dinger, and you don't do it.
The dinger. I got your dinger right here, pal.
I'll give you a dinger. I got your dinger.
What's the title of the song, Steve?
Love will find a way.
Love will find a way. Love will find a way by Yes.
Why oughta?
All right, I have
There is
that's
no other
really
band.
crazy mad loud over here. All right, damn. All right, so that was Love Will Find a Way by Yes.
Uh-huh.
So what's this Love Will Find a Way? Can you hear it? Is it good?
I do.
Oh, I know this.
Steve Winwood.
No.
No, not
No.
Steve Winwood. Love Will Find a Way.
Is this Pablo Cruz?
It's Pablo Cruz.
Oh.
Yes.
Pablo Cruz, my
Cruz
friend.
with Love Will Find a Way. So you got the theme. Two completely different songs, completely different artists, same exact title. All right. Next one.
That's David Bowie.
David
It's
Bowie.
Bowie.
And I'll give people a chance to say this one.
Fame.
Fame.
Yes.
Tony gets Fame.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Oh, by the way, Mr. Adrian Ballou is in rehearsals right now with the David Bowie band.
I got to see that
Go
show.
on tour?
for Sure. All right.
Dude,
So that's
you know he died, right?
yeah, but it's okay.
Yes, but the
That-
band still plays
Celebration of his music, and it's fantastic.
Sure.
All right. Fame,
DB.
David Bowie. So here's this one.
on. Irene Cara.
Irene Cara.
I would have never got
Fame.
that.
Oh, you
Oh,
remember.
okay.
You remember this
1979.
huge hit.
I recall.
All right. Steve, this is fucking easy.
My headphones are like really scratchy, so I'm just winging it.
That's
Yes,
all right. This next one, you
Flashdance.
could. This next one, no, it wasn't Flashdance.
Yeah.
It was Fame. Those got it. I want to live forever.
But she
All right,
had
this next
the
one is-
water.
This next
Flash
one
one.
is so easy. Steve,
What's this one? Okay, go ahead. Oh, that's Mr. Roy Orbison.
I don't remember why.
Roy Orbison.
Roy
What's the
Orbison.
song?
Or Roy Orbison.
Only the lonely.
There you go, Tony. Ding, ding.
Only the lonely.
lonely.
All right. So for the second one, everybody but Steve.
Oh, God.
One hit wonder, this one.
No, they're on tour right now, buddy.
Doesn't matter if they are on tour, it's just their only hit.
Oh, no, take the L out of love and it's over? I'm just going to write it here.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Yes.
The motel.
The Motels with Only the Lonely. This is a good one. This next one. Here we go. You ready? Tony.
Okay.
Only
Tony,
the
Tony,
lonely
man.
get
You
laid.
should be all over these.
Yes, I should.
Okay, here's the
I'm
next
so
one.
ashamed. Queen.
Yes, Queen. Yay.
Can anybody find me somebody to love? Somebody to
Correct. Somebody to love.
love.
Wait, let me ask the next one. I think I know the next one. I'm gonna type it
You're
in.
going to preemptively guess?
Yes.
All right.
Hold on.
You get bonus points for that. Are you going to say it or type it in?
I'm typing it
There
in.
you go. Yes,
Somebody to love.
exactly.
I win. I win. I win.
That's very good.
All right, there you go. All right, next one. Tony, no problems for you on this one.
Okay.
No problems whatsoever.
That's Aerosmith.
That is Aerosmith. And what's the song?
Oh. No.
Go.
Ragdoll.
Got it.
Ghost got it.
Same time.
Ragdoll.
He does
All right.
a lot of scat in that song.
Now, guys, you have to understand, I'm completely across the room. I'm completely
Okay.
across the room, and I'm not looking at anything that Bob is doing right now.
Yeah, you can't see
I'm
my
on the
playlist.
floor or across the other side of the room.
Well,
So
why
I
do you
type
need
in
to
these
say
answers.
But Steve's going to get this in a hot minute.
that?
Really. Next one. Okay, so this is Ragdoll by Aerosmith.
Oh, do I need to permanent this one? Can I permanent this one?
Yes!
I preempted that one.
I told you this week was easy. I'm not doing any deep B-side cuts or anything. These are all
Okay, in my
top-
ear, you just said yes. That's 10 seconds.
Four Seasons, Ragdoll. Frankie Valley. There you go. All right.
Never
Tony.
listened to him.
Really?
Or at least, well, Frankie Valli, I liked him, but I never got his
Listen,
albums.
you
or
got to watch the movie Jersey Boys. It's fantastic. It is a
Okay.
fantastic movie. Jersey Boys. I'm streaming somewhere. You got to
Okay.
see it.
I
Trust me,
promise
even if you're
I'll
not a
watch
fan, it's a great thing because Frankie Valley's been through all kinds of crazy shit.
it. Okay, I'll check
All
it
right.
out.
Moving right along. This should be easy as well.
Oh, God. That's what I'm on right now.
No.
Oh, no.
No, wrong.
Oh, it's the Go-Go's.
You're right. It's not the Bangles. It's the Go-Go's.
Go.
But what's the song?
Head over heels.
Oh, Steve, you got to give some people help. All right. So
This
that's
is my
head
favorite
over
one by them.
heels.
How am I not know this one?
If that's head over heels, then what is this one?
Oh, wait, stop. We type it in.
You can't guess before you're not giving anybody.
Okay, go ahead.
I know you know what it might be.
I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to type it. I'm going to type it.
It's really easy.
Tears for
There
Fears.
you go. You spoiled it for everybody, Steve.
Sorry, man. I had it.
I'm trying to give everybody else a chance with these this week.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, not fair.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm across the other side of the room. I'm not looking at what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
But it's
Yes.
too,
Why do you-
I got
head
the
over
Why do you
gist.
feel the need
I
to
got it.
say that?
All right. I'll stop.
All right.
I'll stop.
Well, this next one should be easy. Well, that was Tears for Fears. All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Tony, you should know this.
It's the Traveling Wilburys.
Close, but no.
I know this one. I'm not going to say though.
What's
I
Tom
have it
Petty?
typed. I'm not sending it.
Anybody except Steve.
Anybody but me. Tony got it.
Yeah.
There you go. Chris Wilson, Tom Petty. And the song is what?
What is this?
These are twin songs. Same title, different artists, different songs.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
Here it
we can
is.
say it.
There you
Tears
go.
for Fears. Oh.
Learning to Fly. So, who did this Learning to Fly? We're going to have to...
Okay, hold on.
Steve's...
I saw this in concert.
That's Pink Floyd.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Big ding for Tony.
Ding, ding.
Learning to Fly.
Learning to Fly. All right. What's next? Oh, this one.
This one.
Steve's going to shout this out right away.
You say you're going to ship? I'm going to ship
You're
my
gonna
pants?
Yeah. You're...
Bye-bye.
Happiness.
There you go. Eric.
Everly.
Eric got it.
Yes, you did.
Bye Bye Love by the Everly Brothers. All right. How about this one?
Bye Bye Love by the Cars.
I got it.
Very good, Tony. Good job.
He wore a wig. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Rick Ocasek. Yeah.
He
That
wore
was
a
a
wig.
wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next pair. Next twins.
Later.
Tony gets it.
That
That's
sticks.
the point. Just Rose gets it, and Steve got the artist. Just Rose gets the artist.
Well, Rose should get it. They're from Chicago.
Rose should get it. All right. But here's a curveball for you.
Wow, 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 your love. Oh.
If you don't know this, man.
Yes, Eric.
Yes, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers with Lee.
Eric comes out of the woodwork and gives
Eric
it
comes
Kenny
out of the
Rogers.
woodwork.
Yes.
All right.
Who's
It's
Tony
not Henry
Winkler?
Winkler.
Yeah, it's not Tony. Okay, I got you.
Here. Okay. Next pair of twins. Same title, different artist, different song.
Oh, that's Jimi Hendrix.
That is Jimi Hendrix. What's the title?
Good morning, Vietnam. No.
I don't know. Can you play it again?
Yeah.
Fire!
Fire.
All right. So what's this one? What's this one? This is a tough one. Yes, it's Fire, Steve. Good.
Fire.
Good guess.
Fire, 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 fire.
Speaking
fire.
of funk, today's National Funk Day. This is a
Ah.
toughie. No, not EW. Not Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It's not?
Nope.
I thought it was them.
Nope.
Is it war?
Nope.
No.
No, this is a tough one. I might have to give this one away.
Oh, man. Who did it then?
Real life?
This is the Ohio Players.
Ohio Players.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
it. That's it.
Now we're into the bonus. This one did not chart.
I got one
You got
wrong.
one wrong.
I got one
You got
wrong.
one wrong, but you're not going to get this one wrong. Neither is Tony.
Oh, man.
So here is the last pair. And what a pair they are. It's a bonus. Didn't hit the top 40, but Tony and Steve, you should know this.
Philly Breakfast, welcome to the
Yeah.
show.
Oops. So there's going to be,
What's the name of this one?
well, this is Titties and Beer.
Titties
Wait a
and
minute.
Beer.
There's another song that has this title?
Probably.
Who's the artist? Name the artist. Titties and Beer.
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa. All right. Now, what's this one?
Okay.
Oh God. I guess that's titties and beer.
Wait, is this one of your guys?
Thank God I ain't queer. There's one thing Daddy likes, and that's titties and beer.
Big old titties
What?
and beer.
That is
Who is it?
Rodney Carrington with Titties and Beer.
Rodney Carrington?
Rodney Carrington with Titties
I've
and
never heard this before.
he does a lot of funny songs, I guess. A lot of funny country titties and beer drinking songs.
I was thinking it was one of your guys that you always talk about.
There you go. That was sound bites for this week.
That's it?
That's it. We made it through them all.
That was
I told you it was
awesome.
easy.
Considering how refugee and hack we are this week.
I told you it was easy. They all charted. They're all top 40 hits. So it was easy to guess them all.
That's amazing stuff. Thank you so
22
much
tracks.
for doing that, Bob.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome.
Good stuff.
That almost works, Steve.
Sound bite.
Very
It almost worked?
almost worked.
Wah, wah, wah. I have somewhat of a Florida man,
Okay.
but the thing is, I cannot hear what people are saying, so I don't know. You're going to have to be my ears, Bob.
Okay.
Because my headphones that I have are about 10-second delays. So we're going to try this and see what happens here.
I hear it.
You hear it?
I hear it.
Good, Equity.
Microphone's not picking it up at all.
Oh, yeah.
With the echo.
Echo. Wow.
Echo.
Freako sound.
That was
All
cool.
right. So if you can hear me, Florida Man, in case you already didn't know, I'm going to give you two headlines. You have to decide which headline is real. And I do not have a follow-up story. I just have the headlines. And here we go.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this working here. There. Florida man, believing to get a reduced sentence, performs a striptease for female judge. Here's the second one. Florida man wears a "fuck the police" T-shirt in court and wins.
I'll go with that one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Where is the buzzer? You got to do. You got.
I don't have
got
a
the bell
buzzer.
too, Bob.
I got a dinger.
You got the dinger.
So you're telling me. Oh,
The
was that
Florida
right?
man that wears a "fuck the police" T-shirt actually is the winner.
Oh, okay.
So ding it, Bob, or don't ding it, Bob.
I don't know. I'm trying to get my speaker to run.
All right, here's the next one. Florida man arrested for piloting a commercial airplane without a license.
Power off.
Okay.
Okay, here's the next one. Florida man suspected of using a private plane so that they could draw a giant radar penis.
Oh, they've done that. So it's draw a radar penis, or what was the first one?
Or he got arrested for flying without a license.
Flying without a license.
And can you
I'm
get
going to say
arrested?
flying without a license.
Okay. I'll try the other one. Just to
You want
be,
drawing a giant radar penis?
Guess
I
everybody's
guess.
going with the giant penis because that's what they like.
Is that what everyone's going
Well,
for?
it's so big.
Well, hit that buzzer, Bob, because
Oh
it
no.
is the giant radar penis.
Oh, it
He
is.
got a commercial air, or he got a private airline, so he could actually just fly and make a penis for those who
There
are
you go.
working on the
And they
actual.
said, "Suck it."
I don't know. All right, here's your last one, folks.
Okay.
Florida man arrested for doing his laundry in a public swimming pool. That's going to be me next week if I stay on a refugee forecast.
Giving you
Or
ideas.
it's a Florida cop claims that a Burger King employee put dirt in his food. Investigation reveals that it was just seasoning.
Ah.
It can't be number 2 because there's no seasoning in Burger King food.
Chris Wilson says number one.
I'll go with number 1.
Bob or Tony? Tony gets number one.
I agree.
Bob?
Number 1. I agree because there's no seasoning in Burger King food.
All of you people.
No?
It is number two.
Get out.
There you go.
Oh
Yes, the
my.
cop actually claimed that they put dirt in his food. After an investigation, they said it was just a seasoning. So
Oh no.
Seasoning,
there you go.
Air quotes.
And that
Oh
will do it
my.
for Florida Man today. Thank you for joining us and
I can't hear this theme.
appeasing my.
Oh, we're floating down the Everglades, with my friend today. Yeah, we're going down the Everglades with a
With
big
that hovercraft.
fan hovercraft
With a bear.
with a bear.
There you go.
There's this best I can do.
It's a
I'll tell you,
fan boat.
it's makeshift thing. At least we're on the air tonight, broadcast.
We're on the air.
We were afraid we were not going to be here tonight. There was just too
This is
much
our
stuff
hack
going
show.
on.
Well, you know what, Steve? I had a can of gas. You could have gone down there with your neighbor's generator and hooked up the Starlink and done it.
I probably could have, but I mean, I don't know if he's staying there
By
tonight.
flashlight.
I know he's going to be there tomorrow.
Never. I'm just giving you crap.
Well, yeah, it's tough, man. It really is.
Did you bring new clothes with you at least?
I brought a handful of clothes,
Good.
and I'm getting ready to get naked.
Well, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Get naked. You getting butt naked.
Yeah, man. We got my bathtub is back. I'm like,
There might be some bath bombs that your wife gave me for Christmas.
oh,
There you go.
maybe I'll use those.
Regifting in a way.
Little Steve time going on.
So tonight I'm gonna be the one naked. Okay. So next
Ooh
week
la
you
la.
can decide on.
It's my
I
turn.
have a this or that.
You got a this or that? You thought of something?
I did.
All
I did
right.
think of something.
Well, you can think of this, and you can
Fantastic.
think of
This
that,
or that.
and you can think of this, and you can think of that.
This or that. This or that. This or that. What?
Yes. Instant
What?
Messenger or Facebook Messenger.
Fuck Facebook Messenger. Flat out. No.
Instant Messenger or Facebook Messenger.
You're talking about Apple Messages, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Apple Messages all the way.
I don't do Apple, so I'll have to go.
I know
with
people who
Or
have
on your
iPhone.
phone. On your phone. Just
He
regular on your
doesn't have
phone.
an
okay.
iPhone. He doesn't have an iPhone. So it's
But
like I know
you
people
can text
that
message me.
yeah, but
True.
they're in green, and it's like
Right,
you're in
right.
green.
We're
I want to be in
droids.
blue. The cool people are in blue.
Yeah, but I mean, if you on your phone, would you rather use the instant messenger on your phone or Facebook Messenger?
I hate Facebook Messenger. I hate it.
I mean, I get both, people contact me through both, and
Facebook is for old people. Facebook.
all right.
No, I really don't like Facebook Messenger because it's like, Facebook is like
All right. So
too overrun with like spam accounts and garbage.
I'm with you on that, Bob. I am with you on that. I don't know. I can't hear anybody else.
I got a weird scam call yesterday.
Hey, Simple Life, what's happening?
I got a weird scam phone message that said that it was Amazon fraud department and to press 1 to speak to the fraud department.
Oh yeah, I get those.
I didn't order anything.
I get those every week.
It was from New York, and then I blocked it, and then an hour later I got one from Iowa that it was Amazon's fraud department. I'm like, block that too. So everybody in our listening audience, if you get a phone call from Amazon scam department, it's not Amazon. Just hang up and block the number. And then check your Amazon account. But be careful. Okay?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing, Steve?
I'm just typing in today's this or that.
This or that. I don't know. I don't know if anybody has an opinion. I don't think anybody uses Facebook Messenger anymore.
Oh, I get both of them every day. People use it.
Those people, do they have jobs?
Thanks. Yeah.
What are you doing on Facebook? Get off of there. Nobody cares.
I can't spell, but there it is. Oh, intruder. Intruder alert.
We're doing a podcast.
Somebody's intruding?
It's the podcast mood lighting.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. The red lights are weird, man.
She doesn't like my laser beam stars.
Laser beam stars. What is up with the laser beam stars?
It was like one
What
of
is
those
up with
Amazon
that?
add-ons. I was like, ooh, laser shows. It's like $2. I'm like, I'm gonna get a laser beam.
They used to be cool with fog and stuff.
Right, but this is just like put dots on the ceiling. That's all it really is.
That's awesome.
Do you have dry ice?
Ooh. Now that would be fun.
Yeah.
We could probably get that at Publix.
Dry ice.
Yeah.
Dry ice in the red room.
In the red
For Halloween.
The red room.
Creepy.
Oh my goodness.
I
I would say I would try to play Dr. Linda, but I don't think you'll hear it the way the setup is tonight.
I don't know. Can you send it over to me? I could play it through the speaker like it did sound bites.
I can try. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, Dick. I'm sorry. There's just way too many things here.
No.
Messages. Oh, so what else was going on while I'm trying to do this?
What up?
I think the hurricane was pretty much the only thing we had to talk about.
Well, you're in such a state of affairs. So, what can be expected?
I don't know. It's weird how quickly some people have gone right back to normal everyday, frame of mind, and other people are completely devastated, and everybody else is in kind of an in-between state. I'm in that in-between state, Nothing has really changed with my situation where I live, everything is fine, but it's like,
So you kind of lucked out a little more.
Feel like I need to be more helpful towards people. Other people are like, fuck them, I'm fine, I don't care. It's just weird because coming out of this, you really do see people's true nature,
Yes.
And
you'll find
really eye-opening. Like,
sometimes it takes an event. That's right. It takes an event sometimes to see what's up.
Yeah, and it's like,
find out who friends are and stuff like that. And you guys have
Yeah, absolutely.
found a kinship
Somebody
there.
I know, the hurricane was going to hit us on Wednesday. And Tuesday, I texted him. I was like, are you all right? Are you set? Do you have food? He goes, oh, yeah, I'm ordering Uber Eats.
Who said that? Who said that?
Steven.
I'm not going to name names,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, they, the night
Yeah,
before
put
the
someone else in
hurricane, he was
danger.
ordering Uber Eats.
Put someone else in danger.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care. They bring it to me. I get paid for that.
That's so uppity.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think he
Uber
ordered
Eats.
groceries off of Uber. Like, what's the grocery delivery service? DoorDash or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, Chris Wilson's
Instacart.
The Simple Life. Good to see you. Did you listen to my podcast on Jeff Shepard's Right on Radio in Ontario, Canada today? Don't know. There you go, Simple Life. Chris is trying to get a hold of you.
Keeping it simple. Keeping it real.
Right. Keeping it real.
Real stupid. No, I'm kidding. That's Chris Rock.
What else happened this week? Saturday Night Live season premiere. It stank. It stank on ice.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it was bad. It's a rebuilding season. They have to build a new cast because
okay.
3/4 of their cast are gone, and
They've gone on to greener pastures. Well, we should go take over.
All right.
A lot of the sketches went on way too long, way past the punchline.
And didn't they get in trouble for using someone else's sketch?
The Charmin Bear sketch was ripped off of a internet cartoon or a YouTube guy.
Really?
Yeah, who kind of did the same kind of jokes, but it was an animated thing. So, yeah. There's a lot of controversy over there. It's like they stole that joke with hacks. And it's like, well, they probably lost a lot of writers along with the actors that went. So,
yes, I'm sure.
It'll be an interesting season to see how it plays out.
Yeah, it will be.
So there are no
there's
standouts.
some really good, talented people there, but it just depends on the writing.
Mm-hmm.
If the writing's going to work or not.
Yeah, that's.
I think it'll take. It usually takes 2 seasons for them to find their feet again.
Mm-hmm. And by that time, Joe's will be gone.
A character will emerge.
I was reading on Reddit that they are rumored that Colin Jost will take over for Lorne Michaels, and Lorne Michaels is going to retire.
After 50 years.
After 50 years, Lorne Michaels will retire, and Colin Jost is favored to take over.
Wow.
Which is an interesting idea to think about.
Well, you won't have to go far to change jobs.
No. So.
That'd be something else.
Saturday Night Live. I mean, 50 years. Good Lord.
I could see that happening. I mean, what is he doing now?
Who? Colin Jost?
What's he doing now?
Lorne Michaels?
He's just sitting in the back going, okay, go whatever feels good.
Oh, why not? He's like, Lorne Michaels is going, I do the show, and, I'm not Dick Ebersol.
Somebody else does it. It's under my name.
Well, he probably has a lot of sway on things, and
he sure he does. But
he has a lot of veto rights. But
he's not writing any of the material.
He's the Dick Ebersol years was rough.
Yeah.
I mean, when Lorne Michaels came back, he fired the entire cast.
Yeah.
For Eddie Murphy and Joe Piscopo.
And they were pretty much on their own anyway by that time.
Mm-hmm. Best thing NBC could do is cancel Saturday Night Live and bring back the Midnight Special. Well, the Midnight Special played against
you need Wolfman Jack.
Midnight Special played opposite Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, wasn't that ABC?
Yeah.
That was ABC. That wasn't NBC.
Because
That
my
was
parents
ABC.
allowed my sister and I to stay up and watch the first half hour of Saturday Night Live, and then we had to go to bed, so we weren't allowed to watch Midnight Special.
Maybe they
Oh,
should
wow.
preempt it with the Saturday night main event.
And that was Little Man
Saturday
Jack.
Night.
Ugh.
NBC. Eric is correcting me, and I'll have to.
Oh,
Definitely.
1972.
It's the 81 after the
Oh.
Friday night episode of Johnny Carson's Tonight Show.
Oh, so that was Friday night. Huh.
So that was on Friday night. Well, I'm totally wrong.
Well, there you go.
Well,
So was I.
then maybe Don Kirshner's rock concert played on Saturdays. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
I might have them confused.
I remember that.
I remember when I don't know if it was ABC had Fridays instead of Saturday Night Live. NBC
yeah.
had Saturday Night Live and another.
That's where Michael
station did
Richardson started.
Fridays. That's where Michael Richardson started, and then that
Yeah.
became the new show.
Mhm.
I was doing my own thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. And then In Living Color, and then Mad TV. But Saturday Night Live is still there.
Yep.
Speaking of sketch comedy.
As sketch comedy.
Is
Love it.
SNL just not funny anymore? Or are we just old? Well, it comes and goes. You know, they gotta find their feet.
Yeah, this week was
They'll
bad.
get their groove. They'll get
This
back.
week was bad.
There were like 2 or 3 episodes last season that were really funny. In the season before, it was like they were just getting traction,
Hmm.
but now everyone left, so now they have to start all over again.
But
Yep.
then there was like they tend to lean on one star too much, like Kristen Wiig in her last 2 seasons. Like every sketch had Kristen Wiig in it.
The Keenan Show.
Now, the Keenan Show. So, but they did that with Will Ferrell. Like every sketch had Will Ferrell in it for the longest time. So they tend to do that. You know, they find their feet and figure out what's funny, and then once they get their who's funny, they focus on that a little too much, and then they fire everybody and start over again.
Wow.
Right. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done.
Eric's giving us the details on nighttime television.
Okay.
ABC didn't have a late night. Oh, when ABC didn't have a late night comedy show, they had the news program Nightline. Nightline began its run. I can't read.
The 444
Nightline.
day of
that's
Iranian hostage
right.
crisis.
That's right.
And they had 2020.
Yeah, Nightline. I used to do bong rips with my friend and watch Tom Brokaw on Nightline.
Well, that's
The good old
Sit there,
days.
watch Nightline. I would do high, do bong rips.
hell?
Made it interesting.
There you go.
It's like, I want to know what's going on in the
Tom
world
Brokaw.
and get baked out of our brains.
Tom
But
Brokaw.
at least we
I
were,
don't know where I am.
up on current events.
I've been there. I'm Tom Brokaw.
Yes, Bill Clinton played the saxophone on Arsenio Hall. That's right.
Arsenio Hole.
And
Yeah.
was Andrew Dice Clay went on Arsenio Hall and started crying like a bitch.
He had his breakdown there, didn't he? He had a breakdown.
Hey, I had a breakdown. Now you gotta shut up while I have my breakdown.
Oh, you sound like Tony Clifton.
we
just
Clifton.
Grab one.
I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette.
What was that we just watched with?
It was Eric,
Jim Carrey.
On Eric.
Man on the Moon?
No, not the movie The Man on the Moon. The documentary on how he made it.
Oh,
and how
yes.
Jim Carrey kind of got a little carried away with the character of being
being Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, he really became Andy.
He really went.
He went
deep into the character actors, and he went a little bonkers. And then he came out of it with a new perspective that he didn't really care too much for any of the fame and became who he is now.
And he did the Truman Show, which kind of knocked him out of it.
Mm-hmm. But after watching that, I have a greater respect for Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because now he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm just going to go cry on my pile of money.
I like the Tony Clifton
Yeah.
thing that they did at the Playboy.
Oh, with Bob Zmuda?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now here's the
Where
thing.
Bob Zmuda showed up as Tony Clifton, and they thought it was
Yes,
Jim
yes.
Carrey
Zmuda.
playing, and then Jim Carrey showed up to the Playboy Mansion. They're
Now,
like,
give
"You
him the
got
background. Give him the
get the hell
background on
out!
it. So,
Wait, who the hell are you? Get out of here!" They should have known that it was Bob Zmuda, and you know, Tony Clifton. They
Right.
should have
As
just
Tony
embraced
Clifton,
it as
yeah.
Tony Clifton. Hey, good to have you back again. But no, they kicked him out. That was
a
it
great
was a
gag.
great prank. Great gag.
That was really good.
Dude,
That
he
was really
came
good.
out one time and he asked everybody to out their cigarettes. And then he comes out and he has a cigarette in his mouth. He told everybody to out their
See, that's
cigars and
something
their
Tony
cigarettes.
Clifton would do.
Yeah, yeah. It was really
Totally.
funny.
That would totally be something he would do.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I want to thank everybody who listened to us jabber on in our makeshift show tonight.
Our hack.
Letting everybody know that we are okay here in Florida, as well as Tony B up in Wilmington, Delaware tonight.
Yeah, yeah, on location.
Hopefully, you got to hear us talk about what happened during the week and how the refugees at Bob's house and
They're living all over me.
Yes.
And hopefully,
I hope that goes
I'll probably go
well.
back tomorrow to do some ground cleanup and stuff. And
Yeah, I just this week they're refugees at my place. Next week I'll be refugees at their place, helping them clean up the jungle.
nice.
Well, good luck,
We'll
Steve.
see what happens. Slowly,
I hope
slowly,
everything
we'll
works
get
out.
back on track and get
Hey,
back
we'll get
into
the show
studio,
back.
Get a Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah.
Play it
Close
again.
things out.
I don't know. What's the name of that movie?
Yeah. Did you see that made the best clips there, Dos? They made the best clips. The Good Morning Vietnam bit. That did make the best
That's
clips. We have
hilarious.
it now, so anybody can.
It's an all-time classic.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's easily top 5.
Oh yeah. So you can listen to that anytime.
That
It's
was
pinpointed
great.
right then and there. During the best clips episode. It's available everywhere you get our podcasts, and not just here on Podbean, but available on iTunes. And
It sounds like you're putting your hand over your microphone, but you're not. It's like it's muffled.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's running low on juice.
Oh,
I'm
he's
running
doing
low
it
on-
off of a Bluetooth headset. That's
I'm
what
running low on juice. And there you go.
Laguna Media Holdings Radio.
Yeah, that would be cool. I would be working with those. I would work with Russell on those guys. Oh my goodness! I'm trying to get up.
Russell.
I'm trying to get up. He's got the
I know my shoulders all out of whack. I'm spilling soda, and this is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta shampoo the carpet. Let's not forget
the
that.
carpet. I'll shampoo the carpet.
Sons
I'll
of-
do all that stuff. Oh, Eric's trying to call in. Sorry, man, I missed that.
We're kind of bare bones this week, Eric.
We're
I'm
bare
sorry.
bones. It's me. I'm gonna invite him here. We only got like 5 minutes. Oh, you popped off there. Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. You only got like 2 minutes, Eric. So we gotta close up the show. What's up, buddy?
Well, it's good. It's good to have you guys back. I mean, at least y'all survived, and there were no casualties or fatalities on y'all's end.
So
I had my hopes up, but it didn't happen to me.
We will be back next week, for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I'm sure when you go to publish this, I'm sure you might get reaction from fans of like, I loved how y'all improvised, or that ought to be a new segment on the show. And
I couldn't hear. You have to answer for me.
Or an idea that could maybe get new listeners to your show. Perhaps y'all might be considering doing a once a month contest similar to what we do at the Old Man's Podcast Show, because next Friday we're going to have a trivia contest that will run for a week, and the lucky winner could win a $50 gift card to Glowflow Denver.
What's that?
Wow. What is that?
You know, our Podbean friend J Baby has got a new small business, and I think a lot of what she sells has like LED lights, and you know, like it could be like a board that lights up, like it could be a display of your choosing, or a
Cool.
hat, or a mask,
Okay.
or
Cool.
or like any other like glow in the dark merchandise, or that is powered by LED lights. But
Phosphorescent.
you'll have to tune in next week to play in the trivia contest if you want to win that gift card. Plus, the Old Man's Podcast Show's got other contests coming up, and we're definitely looking forward to y'all being on the Laguna Knot Media Holdings Radio Network when it officially launches.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Well, but I'm sure I'll probably see y'all at the Outside of Normal podcast later, and then the Slightly Serious Show and the Old Man's Podcast Show tomorrow, and the Ralph Williams Podcast, and so many others.
All right.
So Eric, how you been, buddy?
I've been doing good, and in case you missed it last week, the Slightly Serious Show had old pipeline welder Neil Crabtree on for a return appearance, which we will publish that on Rumble.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And we'll have the Free Think Institute coming back on the 17th.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, we'll probably be back running things by next week.
We're definitely
have
looking
things
forward
up
to
and
having you guys
running.
back.
It'll be less echoey.
Yeah, we're really bare bones in it here. Two totally different.
I had to give up my headphones so Steve can hear what's going on.
That's the only way I know what's going on this very second.
And that one chip challenge that was awesome too, and I know y'all are going to do it again next
One
week.
chip challenge. He's saying it's awesome. We're going to be doing more of that.
No, we're not.
Not won't be with one chip. We got to do more of something else.
Oh, please,
And
no.
we need your advice. We need your suggestions on what me and Bob
What
and
did I ever
Tony
do to you?
I involve more people associated with the Potluck podcast, is what I would say.
we will take your suggestions and just type it in, send it to us at potluckbrothers@yahoo.com, and we'll look at those suggestions, and maybe we'll surprise you with your suggestion. And if we pick your suggestion, we'll give you a prize. How about that? There you go. I got prizes. We got to give them out.
Got a case of coffee mugs.
Bob's got a case of coffee mugs and T-shirts and kazoos.
Nice.
We have kazoos from Kazubi Kazoos, our good friends in South Carolina. So we got prizes. You just got to give us the suggestions to do these things,
Well,
and you can do that on potluckbrothers@yahoo.com.
Yahoo!
Yes.
and before I leave you, yours truly right here has a birthday on Saturday.
Happy
And happy birthday
birthday.
to all those in October.
Yes, it's happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yep. But I'm about to drop out of here, so adios, amigos, and good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Oh, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, man. Thank you
Ciao.
very much. And thank you for stopping by, Eric. And I guess we're going to close up the show. Tony, any last minute remarks, buddy?
I'm just burned out. I'm sorry about all this frickin' storm, and I hope everything works out well.
It will. It's already getting better.
Here's some advice, or not advice. I'll just see you later when your legs are straighter. How's that?
See you around, so don't be a square.
Yes.
Nice. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. As always, we're here almost every Wednesday from 7 to 9 o'clock. Except when
Considering
there's
acts of God.
Except when there's acts of God that takes out our studio and floods our section of town. But thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. Say goodnight, Bob.
Good night, Bob.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Oh, you did.
Good night.
All right. See you guys.
Good night.
Do you want to try to get
get this theme song going? Go on. Let's try it. It's going to be echoing. I'm going to do it. Let's do it.
This has been another Potluck Podcast. We want to thank everyone who joined us for tonight's show. Make sure to check us out each week for all the games, trivia, fun facts, and happenings going on within our lives as well as yours. This has been an MCG production.